What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react to some iconic British food explained in a way that hopefully us Americans can understand. Because today, I want to take a look at this video by Mostly True. And it says here that this is going to show several famous British cuisines, some of which I'm sure that I have heard of before, at least. And but this is going to try to explain to me what exactly is going on with these British foods. Because, to be honest, for a lot of us Americans, this can get pretty confusing. And I also believe that this video is supposed to be pretty funny as well. So, let's take a look.
So my dad is from England, and so I was raised on some classic English food. My dad was raised in post-World War II Britain.
Oh, right. So this is an American narrating the video, but his father is from England. His father is British. So that's actually a really sort of valuable perspective for me, an American who grew up on British food because of his father. Okay, this is good.
England, and so I was raised on some classic English food. My dad was raised in post-World War II Britain, a time period of economic decline, bread rationing, and the worst culinary atrocities known to man, many that still continue to this day. For number
What? What did he say? Oh no. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I didn't know that was going to be this kind of video. That sets a tone for sure. You know what? If you're British and you're watching this, I hope you can have a good sense of humor about this, because that's an interesting statement. Did he call them culinary atrocities?
and the worst culinary atrocities known to man, many that still continue to this day. For
I mean, maybe for Americans, because a lot of this stuff is kind of strange to us, but I at least try to be open-minded about food from other cultures and stuff. But I guess this American sounds like they had kind of a bad experience.
Number one, we have beans on toast. Imagine this. You wake up on a Saturday when you're a little kid. You're pumped to watch some cartoons and maybe eat some pancakes. Oh yeah, I'm about to put whipped cream and chocolate sauce on.
This is funny. Definitely if you're American. I don't know if this is funny if you're British, or because this is genuinely something that British people enjoy, right? Like, I've heard of beans on toast. This is iconic. I never really have beans. These are baked beans, or whatever the beans you can get in a can. I've certainly never had this in my entire life. Maybe I should, but the point is, this is so drastically different from anything that Americans eat, especially for breakfast. We're very unhealthy. We want pancakes and cereal and Pop-Tarts. So, yeah, this is not what we're looking for, but I've never had it. Maybe it's good. I don't know. Oh, God.
See, back in my dad's time, all they really had was bread and canned food. That was it, and there's not much you can do with that. So most of the meals people ate during that time involved bread, beans, tomatoes, and other food you can stuff in a can. And
Is that right? Really? That actually makes a lot of sense, because it is a very simple dish. And also, part of me can't help but wonder, who tried this? How did this originate? Who came up with this? And it sounds like it came up out of necessity.
And when you have a whole generation of poor fucks raised on this shit, they go and teach it to their own kids. And then their kids teach it to their kids. And then you end up with a whole subculture of British Instagram where people are posting breakfast pics of fucking beans on toast.
I didn't know it was going to be like this. Oh my God. Oh my God. If you're British and you're watching this, oh my God. I hope this isn't too insulting. Some of these like Instagram posts of the beans on toast like this actually make it look not bad, which I'm actually surprised I'm admitting, because again, this is not something that Americans are like attracted to. We don't do the whole beans thing. This picture makes it look not bad.
And next we have Banana Buddies, another abomination involving bread. This time it's with sliced bananas between two slices of bread.
Is this a thing? Because I know beans on toast is a thing. I don't really know how often you guys have it, or if it's every day, or whatever, but I know it's a thing. Is this a thing? I've never heard of this. Banana Buddy? Why Buddy? Just to make it like have a ring to it? Banana on bread? Is this really a thing?
Literally just a banana sandwich. That's it. For number 3, we got Bacon Buddy.
I mean, a lot of Americans... I'm sure there's Americans who have randomly had banana sandwiches. That's not crazy. Like beans. And as for bacon... Bacon Buddy? Wait, do you just put anything between bread and call it a buddy? And now it's a thing? Or... Because I've never heard of any of this. Anyway, bacon... This is the first one that I would happily eat. Like, we don't do this. We don't put bacon in a sandwich, but this looks good to me. Like, I have no problem with this.
Now, I swear by Bacon Buddies. You got bacon. You got toast. Combine the two, Bacon Buddy. This legendary meal is always there for me after a night out drinking. And next we got...
So is that a British thing? Or do you just put anything on bread and call it a buddy? Or which is fun and convenient and gives you a lot of options for sandwiches. The whole world is a sandwich. You could put Coke Zero in between bread and call it a sandwich, I guess.
Cheese toasty. And yes, this again is just a cheese sandwich. But when your country was bombed for 8 months straight, you gotta make cheese sandwich sound a little more positive and fun. But let me break...
This is funny. I'm just having trouble understanding what is comedy? Like what's jokes and what's real? Are all of these foods real? Because I haven't heard of anything except the beans on toast. Which, why isn't that a bean buddy? That gets its own special thing, where the name of it is literally what it is. Beans on toast. Like, that's the name. Anyway, cheese toasty is like a grilled cheese sandwich in the United States, and this is extremely popular here. So, that just goes to show you that it really just depends on where you're raised, what you eat when you grow up, because, like, obviously beans on toast is appetizing to a lot of British people, and yet for a lot of Americans, we're, like, weirded out by it. But I'm sure there's stuff we eat that you guys think is stupid or doesn't look appetizing.
Down this naming system for these foods, or rather, the lack of sensical naming system. So apparently it seems like buddy is just British slang for sandwich, or between two slices of bread. You know, you got the bacon buddy, the banana buddy, but then that begs the question, what the fuck is up with cheese toasty?
Seriously. For one thing, it sounds really good, and why does that get its own special name? And I can't help but kind of like the name. Toasty. We don't do fun little naming things like a cheese toasty and a bacon buddy and, You guys seem to have a little bit of fun with naming your food, at least.
Why did they break the naming convention? Banana Buddy, Bacon Buddy, Cheese,
I don't know.
Toasty? Why not
Yeah.
Cheesy Buddy? No one knows. People start drinking in England at the age of 12. Who gives a shit? No rules. And then we have black pudding. This piece of shit food is a delicacy over in England, and it's
Black pudding I've heard of. This is made of some. Is this the one that's made of like blood? Blood pudding or. This is the first one where I genuinely am like. I think any of the other food so far, I could try it and even like learn to like it. I don't know about that. Like, what's going on with this one?
literally beef blood and fat mixed with oatmeal. They were really running out of ideas with this one. For number 6, we have spotted dick. This is what happens when your main tool for cooking is a giant cauldron. You just
Like Harry Potter. I've never had these British foods explained like this. This is. It certainly is very simple for Americans to understand, but unfortunately, this is like. This guy had a very negative experience with British food, and he's kind of taking it out on this video, but it is funny. I've heard of Spotted Dick. I've heard that name. That's, of course, we all giggle, and because that's like a bad word, at least in the US. And what is it exactly? Because if you take that literal in the US, that's beyond absurd.
throw in some dough, add in some water, and fuck it. Some of that leftover, dried out, rotten fruit you forgot about last week. It got its name because, well, British people think dicks are funny. Hey man, you know what would make these tasteless, flavorless, bland peas way better? If we mushed them up so they look like fucking baby vomit. Oh, dude, I have an even better idea. What if we did that and then we put them on top of French fries? This is why
Who? Oh my god. Because I've heard of mushy peas before. Like, that's a British thing I've heard of. That sounds fine. This guy is going a little. It is very funny to me. But this guy's going like too hard on the British food. Like, but hold on. You guys put this on fries? Or, hold on. What you guys call chips. You put mushy peas on chips?
yeah. What if we did that and then we put them on top of French fries?
Really? I didn't know you do that. That is strange to me. Those things don't go together for me. But okay.
This is why countries raise the drinking age, so we don't have an entire generation of people who think mushy peas are an acceptable thing to dip French fries into.
I had no idea that was a thing. That's because that's like a vegetable and then crisps or no, chips, chips, and this. That's two very interesting flavors to combine together. I don't even know what that would be like.
Like seriously, what is this? Get this out of my sight. For number 8, we got Toad in the Hole. Now this is a perfect example of the laziness that lost Britain the great empire it used to have. You know how if you're from USA, you probably
no.
had pigs in a blanket or some form of sausage wrapped in dough. Well, apparently they're too good for that over there. They can't be bothered to individually wrap sausages. And let me explain something. The benefit of wrapping them individually is the ratio of sausage to dough. If you just toss some sausages in randomly into a pan of dough, what if there's a whole section that's just dough? You don't want
He raises some really. He has thought about this. Raises some good points. I've heard of Toad in the Hole because it's like a funny name, especially for us Americans. This is a funny name. Maybe there's people who like really love the battery bready portion, like. So this is just sausage and like, what kind of bread is this baked in? I'm a little confused.
some sausages in randomly into a pan of dough. What if there's a whole section that's just dough? You don't want to take a bite of something and have it be just plain dough.
I mean,
Next is pot pies. Now this is the one thing England has going for it. When it comes to pot pies, England is
Okay.
the champ. There's really
okay, this is like, cause I've heard of meat pies. Chicken pot pie is supposed to be an American thing. you almost never see it. I think it was popular like 50 or 100 years ago in the United States, chicken pot pie. We don't do pies with meat. We don't do that. So that's a very strange concept for us, but I'm not against it at all. It actually, some of these look really like, I don't know. It's like a meat cake, which could be good. I don't know. And this guy, who's been absolutely trashing on British food the entire video, is actually like admitting that he thinks this is good.
Really no competition. Last time I went to England, I got a beef pie in a random little shop on the street, and it was straight up an out-of-body experience. Well, anyways, that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching.
Wow. Hopefully, every British person isn't too offended watching this. Obviously, this was meant to be funny. I didn't know how funny. And I didn't know this was going to like rip on British food so much, but putting that aside, it actually kind of explained a little bit of the nuances of some of the British food to me, even though some of it was probably just jokes and stuff, but it's really just emphasizing that for Americans, this stuff is very strange to us, and which makes sense. You know, if you're anybody looking at the food from any other culture in the world is going to think it's odd, or but some of these still remain odd to me. But some of these after this actually like I've come around on and could see where maybe it could be good based on some of the pictures at least, or even the beans. So anyway, I enjoyed this. If you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on any of these British cuisines, or if you've had any of these, or if you want to clarify or defend any of these. That'd be cool to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to British things that I've never seen before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.